My name's Sally Bacon and I'm involved with Goodwood Art Foundation to deliver the learning strategy, which will be taken up now by the head of learning, now that she's in post. And learning is one of three pillars. There's the environment, there's the art programme and the learning programme, which is about to launch here, which is very exciting. And my background is I started work as a learning lead for a cultural organisation and then have had a career working across arts education and philanthropy. There's been a 42% decline in take-up of arts GCSE since 2010. That's a real problem and a kind of marginalisation of arts experiences. We hope that's going to change actually, but it's really important that cultural organisations support schools to create opportunities and experiences for young people that schools can't always provide, taking children out of their homes and their classrooms where they may not have access to the arts in a way that broadens their understanding of what art is and what it can be and what it means. It's not just about being good at drawing. There are so many other ways to experience art and become confident in making art and learning to talk about art and understand what art is and can be. And the foundation can really, really support schools and families to deliver that work. So we started with some key principles around the learning programme. One was social impact, one was an absolute commitment to ensuring that children who might not have the opportunity to experience art at home and the schools least able to access the arts or experiences like this, and schools and children, young people with special educational needs and disabilities could all come here and could come here free of charge through a bursary scheme which would also support their travel to get here. So that was the number one principle. And then the other principles emerged from those three pillars actually. You start with education, but then you think about how children can explore art in the natural environment. And a world-class art programme that changes every year. So it's nothing is standing still here. The environment is changing through the seasons and year on year and as it grows and develops. And what we're doing is creating a really immersive experience. You're not just encountering art, you're doing that in this incredible natural environment. I mean, you just have to look at this woodland setting. It's very, very special. So there's something about that magic that we really want to bring to every visitor and every child and young person here. And we hope we can build really long-term engagement for schools actually, so children and young people can keep coming back. So what we're really interested in is personal and creative well-being actually, and a new confidence about what art is and how every child and young person, every human can explore art, can appreciate art, can make art. So that feels really important. And there are 7 evidence benefits of exploring the arts. There's agency, empathy, communication, collaboration, creativity, critical thinking. There are all sorts of benefits we know about. So we're really interested in those, the creative confidence and well-being of all the children and young people who come and explore the Goodwood Art Foundation Learning Programme. There's too often an assumption with a child that I'm not good at drawing, so it's not for me. And actually, that doesn't matter. You can make and explore art in all sorts of different ways. So that's what we want to happen here. We want to put things in children's hands that enable them and to put things in front of them that they can talk about. And oracy is a really important objective. It's an important thing for schools, and it's an important way of building confidence and talking about art, actually. But it's that getting your hands on materials and realizing that everyone can make art, everyone can enjoy and appreciate art, and actually you don't need to be wedded around certain orthodoxies, that you can only see art in a gallery. You can see art in all sorts of different context. It's a more everyday thing than I think a lot of children and young people think about. And you can make beautiful pictures with leaves and with twigs and with charcoal. It doesn't always have to be about paint and a paintbrush, although pencils and paintbrushes I'm sure will be enlisted here as some of the many tools that will be available for children and young people.